Okay, so make we continue back up from where we stop. So these are stuff don't they make sense, right? Why? Because everything the dots don't they join, right? They make sense, sha. Very soon we'll get some issue, but before then, sha, make we dey enjoy the flow. Okay, so now we be say if we click here, right, we dey see we dey see the endpoints where we need, we dey see am, right. That endpoint we copy am from here, then come paste am somewhere, right. Okay, so why this thing crash again? So make I just reheat. so so make I just check am out again. So hit there. So we dey see this, right. So if I copy am, I dey come paste am maybe like here, hit there. So e bring up this. So let's say I click on this, right, and process the payment, right. So this payment don dey successful, but see where e stop. E no make sense. Now if I cancel here, right, e take us, it deletes, right, but no be wetin we want. So we want two things. Number one, we want, if you hit on this cancel button, right, make it take you back to register, right, make it take you back to register. That's one. Number two, when so make I just hit here again, so so that we go understand it and try explain. Waiting, and okay, so make I copy this, create a new window, bring the window here. So if I hit this, now if I click on this, make it no just cancel like this, right, make it take us to register. That's number one. Number two, if I hit success, if I hit this success again, make it no just stop here, make it take us to that our confirmation page. Na wetin we want be that. So how we use one? If we come to Paystack and we come to their documentation, this one now they use, right. So we come to this their documentation. So it gets one side wey dem call meta, right. And so all this side here, all this side na be the properties wey we fit pass. So we fit pass plan, like wetin we dey try do na a monthly subscription plan, right. So we fit pass a plan, right, to get a subscription. But okay, the first thing we go do na say, okay, this callback URL. So if I come to my payment action, inside here I fit pass this callback, then we go pass that URL, which is http, right, local host 3000 slash confirmation, right. So once we get our this thing dey successful, na it we go hit be this, or na here e go carry us come, rather than hit just stopping here, right. So once it is successful, e go take us go that place. Make sense. The next is if I come to this meta, right, metadata, right, and I hit here. So we get another stuff wey be cancel. So we need this one. So I go just come here, paste am, paste am. But make I just copy this. But for here we go say make you take them to register. Alright, makes sense. So depending on wetin you dey build, right, na so you go use design this place, right. So now mo try this thing again. So if I come here, hit this, and I go copy this, come here, paste am. So once I paste am, click, okay, first of all, more cancel. So if we cancel, Wula Icarius come here, right? Makes sense. The next one I say, more see if if the transaction is successful. So if the transaction is successful, Wula Icarius come, these are confirmed, right? Make acute sense. So now wetin we want be this. Now when we hit here, right, make it, but we need to do some things here. We need to verify say this payment dey true, right? See this thing wey dey here, right? Na be the reference number. So we need to collect this reference number, write another code to verify say this payment dey true. So if we come here, we go see verify, right? Na here. Again, we be Node.js developer, so na wetin we want be this. So wetin I go just do quickly na to come here, duplicate this. If I duplicate am, I'll get this. So make I call here verify payment. Good. So this side go be verify, but make we dey sure. Yeah, so verify and e get a reference. So make I just copy that, come here. Awesome. So I need to use backtick, right? Then inside there I fit say $ and code, maybe, okay, make we just write down where reference. So we'll change it to reference, then remove this one here. And so this payload we no need am. Here go be get, because this one na get route. Okay, good. So this stuff here now, more carry am come check for our verify. Okay. Okay, so we have our verify. So this is the confirmation page, right? So inside this confirmation page, now there we will check for that verify. So make we do some things, right? So I want the moment we hit this page, it should automatically trigger this, right? That's our verification, right? So the thing wey we go fit use na use effect, and for us to fit use effect, we need to make sure say na client component na we dey, right? So make I just say use effect, then inside there we go call this. Of course this guy need, so make I just copy this, right? Come here, paste am, then we'll say make we see ref, and make I say console log res. Okay, good. So make I save here. So once I save here suppose load. Okay, loading, boom. So make we check data. So you see say this transaction is successful. So once we confirm say this is a successful transaction, then inside here now, right? So we can see if res dot, so make we look at with the things wey we dey get. Make I say res dot data dot I think there should be status, but I want where, okay, yeah, most say we'll find wetin we fit use wey make sense. um okay, status, which is success. So res.data.data.status, right? So res.data.data.status strictly equals to true. No need for that, right? Else, make we just do console log, say something went wrong. Just say something went wrong. Okay, so for here, make we say user can now be registered. So something like that. User can now be registered. Makes sense. So okay, so save. If we come here, you can see user can now be registered. Make acute sense. So to register a user na inside here na e go dey. So make we create the endpoint wey go register a user. So make we come back to this our action, right? So make I just bring this one out, and so I fit say create account. Of course, we need to use this, and I think say yeah, we suppose get here. So make I just copy this, come, boom, put that there. So we get API slash, I think, register, I suppose. So we'll get posts, and we'll pass the payload. So this authorization, we no really need them. So I will just remove here. Then the things where we need here. So make I just pass them. So make us say we need email, we need password, which would definitely be a string. So make I just put this down. Okay. So we need plan, and we need company name. Brilliant. Okay. So these are the three things we'll go, or the four things we'll need. Company name, email, password, and plan. Good. Okay, yes. So this is what we need. So make I copy this. Then immediately, now wetin we go pass inside here with that. So here need, so make I just say peter@test.com, password, right? So make I just copy here. Let's see. So I'll pass an email, password. I feel must say company name first. So company name, email, password, and plan. So make I say get to dev. Then plan. Let the plan be premium. Okay, so save that. I don't already go save, but I will come here now, say dot then, and say um so make I use make I put res here. So console log res. Now so make I put 1 1 and I did this one more color starter. So save here, we'll come here, we'll see what's happen here. Waiting, awesome. So if I open here, oops, we see error creating user, but we'll fit check. So okay, so most test our endpoints with this to be sure. So let's say local host 3000 slash API slash I think it's register. So post come to body raw. So we should have company name. So I must say code lab. Okay. So this one will be email. This one will be password. So I must say test at test.com. We'll say starter. Good. So make I hit here. Let's see. It created. So that's good. Then now we'll check to investigate why this one no create here. So make her come back to, so let's say localhost 3000 API register. Okay, so company, email, password, and plan. So this is good. Okay, so make we come to our confirmation and let's see. So let me remove here. And yeah, so make I say my test starter, save, and let's see. So we'll check here, refresh. So we see this, come to user. Awesome. You can see this created, created. Okay, good. But see this plan here. I dey see am empty and cost I dey see am 0. Okay, so make we fix this side here. But before then, make I look here. So I dey see 200. Okay, so this thing dey create, but I no know why e dey show me this 404. So mo see the API. Yeah. So maybe is dey okay? Is dey okay? Plan. So make we see. Okay, so wetin suppose take data plan. I mean a plan data, not plan, right? So make I come back to my action. So inside is my action, I'll say this. Okay, so make I try am out again. And so inside confirmation, So make I say 24, 24. Save here. So the reason why if I just save, right, since now I use effect, right, this line must always run, and if you run, it will trigger whatever code is here, right? So that's why they save. So I say status and the response is 200. No mind this thing where they show us here, because if I go to my database, I dey see am say it dey create, but I don't know why image. Well, awesome. So we see 500, we see the plan, right? 24, everything make acute sense. Now, since we don't do this, it makes sense, it dey well. So make we start to complicate things, because in the real sense, no be like this e go be, right? So make we complicate am. Wetin I mean by that? First off, right, no be say complicate, but at least make it dey automated, right? So first off, if you come here, you see say if I click here, I dey come copy code here. Not code per se, but URL. I'll copy the URL, come paste am here before it open, right? That is wrong. So make we fix that first. So that's now inside here. So we'll come here, right? So make I copy this. So wetin we go do, we go say redirect. So we go call redirect, so that once this thing, let's say this should be, I think, authorization URL. Yeah. So that once this, so make I import this. Redirect. So redirect should come from, let me see. No, should come from React navigation. Okay. So that now this one go automatically open am, then redirect us to wherever we want am to go. So make we test am. But before I do that, make I come drop this. So everything wey dey here, make we drop am. So we get a clean sheet. Now inside here now, make I hit this. So if I hit am, so let's see, Control Shift, no, sorry, Control B. Awesome. So it create am, but e no redirect us. Amazing. So let's see. It's almost like something went wrong. So make I hit am again. So make I just stop the server, then run am again. Amazing. So making sense, right? So let's rerun here. I think I should even start from the register screen, right? So that we'll see the flow process. Okay, come on, compiling, all are done. So make I use here. So that navigates me to here. So make we say code lab, right? So we come here, make I use this. So hit here. Okay, so something went wrong. Okay, so and this wrongness happened from this our redirect. So redirect, this should work. Okay, let me use this first one first. Okay, hit there. No, that won't work. Okay, so what's wrong with this redirect now? Okay. So redirect. Okay, so this redirect is acting like it's acting crazy. It's supposed to work, but let me just see for the last time. If it doesn't work, we're going to use the client component. So let's use it as a um, on the client side. So let me call this. Then I'll need to remove this, and I think everything should still work fine. Yeah, so everything still work fine. Okay, not bad. So let me say this, call this, and let's hit here. Okay, so we can see so authorization. Okay, so something is not right. Let's see. Okay, so let me remove here. But then so this redirects. Okay, okay, no. So we hit here. So let me say one. Hit here. Okay, so um this is the URL, and that is here. So let me just remove. Let me try it again because I don't know why the redirect is not working. It's supposed to work. So let's see. Hit here. So I get this. um, okay, so let's try it out one more time. Okay, so let me just look at so why is redirect not working? Why is it not working? um, okay, let me see. Redirect to external URL in Next.js. Yeah, so redirect, but why then is it not working then? So let me see Stack Overflow. Redirect. Can I use location in Next.js? Let me see this. This is Next.js. So let's say console log, sorry. Hmm. Okay, so that works. Redirect should work. I've used redirect before, but so for some reason I don't know why it didn't work. So let me just remove here and come here, pass here, then the whole of this, cut it. Okay. Okay, so let's try it out again. Okay, so this is 0. I don't want to use 0, so let's go to premium user and let's say code lab and let's put this and hit here. Makes sense. So that works. I feel maybe redirect would work for server component or so. But I don't know why it didn't work, but good thing it worked anyways. So we hit here, we come here. Remember that so in this part here, here would authenticate and register somebody, register a new user. But this is not the user would want to be registered, right? We want this person we just created. So now there's a problem. How, okay, how, first off, how do we get the user information, right, and pass it down to this component? That's number one. We need to think of how we can do that. Then number two, um if I come back to if I come back to um yeah, so if I come back here, you can see that this what's it called, this stuff here is bad, right? Because this, it's not this. So this reference number has already been used before, so it has been verified. That's good, right? So what we're going to do now is to make sure that we're comparing it with this user, because every user should have their own reference number. Otherwise, someone could just get a old reference number, know this route, and apply it and have access to our database. That's not what we want to do. So what we're going to do now is let's get this reference, right? So let me just copy here. So what we'll do, this is already a client file, so we're going to say const let me say get ref, right, to be equals to use search params. Then we can now say const, let's say the reference value would now be equals to get ref dot get, then would now pass this reference. So the result is going to be this, right? So if I come down here and let me say I console log reference value. So if I save that, once it does its thing, we're going to see this, right? So we need to make comparison with this and the users the person that is signing up its own what's it called now, its own reference number, right? So it makes sense. Now the problem, how are we going to sort of like um how are we going to pass this user's information into this path here? So this component from the register component, which is, let me assume it to be, so let's say register slash premium, right? This data you entered here, right, we want to conserve the data or preserve the data and pass the data to this component, so that from this component we can now do all of this, right? So that's what we're going to do from the next class. Please don't go nowhere. We're going to start it, or you should start it immediately. See you in that class.